afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's Greg again. We're going to start with the build of the T55 Enigma. The Tamiya kit. Overpriced, but it looks nice. It should be a little cheaper than what it is. Like I said in my unboxing, you don't get any P or anything, so you know, it's just plastic and plastic vinyl tracks, so there's nothing special that's in the box, no goodies. So I'm going to start this build today. I'm going to do like a step through sort of thing. What I'm going to do, I'll show you in a moment. But I got the tracks, vinyls, but I got these for £11 or £10 off eBay, the mini art ones, individual link ones. Obviously you've got to take all these off the sprues and clean them up. There's 4 points per track, but they don't look too bad, they're quite nicely detailed. So a quick look. So I haven't opened them. I'll have a quick look at them. Change the blade. Let's change the blade. Let's have a quick gander at one of the sprues. I may head and start doing the tracks. You know, I'll do one bit of the build of a tank, and I might just stop off and start doing some of the tracks. As you can see, let me just bring this light over to the there we go. As you can see, they're quite nicely detailed, and luckily there's no injection marks either, so it's a matter of just cleaning them up from each, you know, the 4 points. So they're quite nice, and they really are a nicely detailed track. So that'd be I don't mind cleaning these. It just takes time to take them off the sprues and things, but you know, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me in the slightest. I just thought with being, how it sounds silly, with being a sort of an expensive kit, it needed a bit something else with the tracks. The tracks there, I can use them on any other T55 or T54, whichever I've got in my start. And I've got a T62 somewhere, the Tamiya one as well, so I know that'll plot with the same tracks. But what I'm going to do to start with is I shall get the instructions out. So I'm going to start off obviously by putting all the what I'm going to go from putting all the sprockets, idler wheels and wheels together, and the lower hull with all the transmission final drive on, and the rear plate and little bits and pieces. I won't be putting the wheels on, and I'll get to step 4 and then I'll get back to you. But so I probably won't be, I've got some PE as well, so I won't be using the, well, I don't think I'll be using those parts. I'm not too sure until I get to open the PE up. These might be slightly separate from the PE, which I bought. Well, I bought it for the Tiran 5 that never appeared. There again, that's another Tamiya kit that's overpriced in my opinion, but eventually it'll come down in price, I would have thought. Yeah, so I'm going to start off and we'll get to that point there. And if I have to put the, if I do have to start putting the PE on, I'll come back before I put it on, and then we'll go through the PE again and see what's what. And obviously the tracks, I'm not going to use the tracks at all, so that's where we're going to start off with. So I shall make a start on that. I'll get myself set up and get everything cut off the sprues that I need to, and we'll get back to you quite soon. Great. Okay, chaps, we're back here again, and I've got so far, let's take this out of here for now. So far I've got the lower Hold'em, which is quite nice, typical Tamiya fit, no problems at all, nice and neat. Everything went together fine. All the suspension arms are all level. There's a little notch in each, so you can't really go wrong. Final drives there, idler wheel things there, plate on the fronts there, plate on the back with the fuel drum can holders. All the wheels are done in there at the moment. They all need sanding down at the moment to get the parting line out on that, but once they're completely dry I shall sand them all together. And we've just started on the on number 4, which is the upper hull. So we've got a couple of little bracing arms in there, one there, part of the exhaust. And when I said to you about putting the mesh, I'm not going to use the mesh. So on this part here was a little bit of PE which I've got cut out ready to go. It isn't stuck on yet. It's a lot of nice detail on it. It's got the little clasps on it, and it fastens, and it seems to fit in that way. I can get all of it now. It goes on there like that. It's got a nice bit of a few rivet details on the top, or bolt details on the top, which you can't quite see. And it's like, let's get me tweezers and we can hold it up to you. So there's a few little bits and pieces that need to go on top of this grill as well, but the detail is really quite nice on it. Let me just see, you got the little rivet details and the clasps on the side, which all adds together nicely. So that's got to be placed on that onto there. And there's an exhaust cover. I think there's a cover to go on top of there as well, yes, which there is. So there's no part PE for there. But on normal T55 I think there is, but not on the Enigma. So what I'll do now is I shall finish off number 4 with the PE. Skip the tracks, obviously we're not going to do the tracks at the moment. I'll put D4 on, start building the external armour and the storage kit boxes and the front light, and fastening things to the upper lug again, and we'll go to number 8. We'll go to number 8, I think. So we've got 5, 6, 7 and 8, and then I'll get back to you. Right, so we shall see you soon. Right, I'm back again, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I've got to that stage of the build. I want to finish stage 8. So none of this is actually together, so all this side, these are all off. This isn't fastened to the lower hull yet. But the headlight cage, nice. It was a nice design, nicely easy to put together. A few little marker lights, storage bin, and the photo etch on the back there, which I showed you from last time. So far it's a typical Tamiya build. It's so easy, fits together perfectly. It's a nice build. It really is a nice build. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go from step. We'll go from step 9. I'll just put that there a minute. We'll do step 9, 10, 11. We'll do till 10, I think, until we finish the lower hull, and then we'll get back to you, and then we can start doing the turret separately. So that's where we're at now at the moment. So we'll see you soon again. Right, back again, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, I've completed the lower hull. Nothing's together as such. All the, it's all loose. As you can see, let me just bring them up. I've done some pipe work for the external fuel tanks. I went online and just sort of found a picture of how people have been doing it. So it's just jeweler's wire, that bent and super glued in. I did trying to do that. I did one. It's a bit messy at the moment because of the glue, but the paint will cover that. It's got just different handle. I took the other handle off and I made a handle and put it on there. I probably may do this one as well. On this side, where are we at? On this side. It's came out quite well, Just gives you a bit of extra dimension. And on the front, I've did a bit of wiring for the lamps and the headlights. There's 2 wires going into there, just need tidying up. and the wire going to the, I suppose, are indicators or whatever lights as well on each side. This isn't a thing, this is just put on there for now. So the whole thing, well, these are on polycaps, so all these wheels will come off. And like I say, this is not fastened down, he says. Why isn't it coming off then? Because of that's fine, it doesn't make a difference anyhow. And they say that just clips into there, fastens in. Leaving plenty of room for the tracks to be put on. And then we've got these side skirts, side armour, these I think they're space boxes, like what you call the space one, to deflect the so if somebody hits it, it goes into the empty space into the box and dissipates, so it doesn't pierce the arm. Well, that's the that was the theory. I was reading a bit online that every these T55 Enigmas, they were all different, and actually these are too neat. The actual boxes are too neat because they were very crudely made, these boxes. So I might try and do something with that as well. Let me just bring a bit more light into it. A little bit better. Yeah, so these were crudely made, so I might just get some sprue, stretch some sprue and sort of put some in so I can get a weld marks on them and not, like, you know, I could try. I've never done that before, so I might give that a go. These all went together beautifully, typical Tamiya, all fitted superbly, no fit issues at all, absolutely brilliant. So you can see all the wheels are on polycaps, so all of them will pull off and we have to paint them separately. So we're up to organised as usual, not really. That's for the stern tiger. Right, so we're up to, we've completed up to number 10, so let me just move that out of the way. So we've completed number 10 at the moment. So we're all done there, and the next part now is the starting of the turret. We'll grab handles and one thing and another, and then we're starting off with the extra armour. Looks like for the back plate that one does. So we got, we'll work from 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, we'll go 17, we'll go up to 20, which is the actual turret finished, and then we've got the machine gun to do and other bits and pieces. So we'll go to number 20. And then I'll get back to you. So it's just a quick, it won't be too, there's not much to the build actually at all. The hook and turret hasn't got really that much detail, small parts apart from the little grab handle, so it shouldn't take too long to build that. So I shall be back when that's complete. Right, back again. As you can see, the turret has been complete. It's completed. Nice easy build, really was. You know, the detail is good, don't get me wrong, but there's not a lot of parts to it. I've got the machine gun to do, but I'll leave that till last. This armour actually lifts up if you wanted it to. You take these things off, this part here. Excuse me. I may have put a couple of little machine guns in this side, I'll just double check. The searchlights, the hatch on the rear lifts up. This so should that one, but I've never, this is going to have the machine gunner on there, so I might leave out one closed at the moment. All the armour's on properly. Let me just bring this light in a bit better. There we go. Still not really bright, is it? That's better. Yeah, so it's all done. Apart from the little machine gun to be done. Obviously the tracks I'm going to use are the mini art ones, because the rubber ones they're okay, but I thought, well, I got them for less than a 10 of these external track, these aftermarket tracks, so I thought I'd use them. So that is a build complete, say, apart from the little machine gun, which I'll leave till last anyhow. This is It's an unusual looking tank, to say the least. You know, it really is. It's almost like space age, isn't it? But I do like it, I must admit. I do like the armour that's stuck on it. Probably didn't last them 5 minutes extra, but give them a chance to get out of the tank before it exploded. So I've got these parts to put in here as well. Yeah, there's two little things I've got to put in there. I'm sure I've missed them. But apart from that, that is the build complete. So what I'll do is I'll end this video here. We'll call this part of the build completely finished. So this will be one update, and then we'll start on the painting one shortly afterwards. So this is Greg signing off, and thanks for watching. And this ends of update 1.